to my channel once again. Today we are with a new topic of CSS, and that is CSS transition property. Now what is CSS transition property? You might have heard about this word transition when you are making PowerPoint presentations or any other thing in Canvas and all. So transition, you know about it, right? So what is transition? Basically it allows the property to change smoothly and it is given for a particular duration. Let's say I'm having one image with me and I want to convert that image into another image, so I will gradually change it, but instead of a sudden change I will like rotate it a bit, I will change its shape, I will add some rippling, cards, sliding, these types of transition to it. All right, so this is all about transition. So very first, let me give some theory part to you. Transition property. CSS transition allow you to change property values smoothly over given duration. To create transition effect, you must know or you must specify two important things. That is, CSS property you want to add an effect to, means where you want to add the transition effect, and the second thing is the duration of the effect. Now, what does this mean? So transition is something that allows you to change something gradually with a change that you can observe. All right, so it is all about, and it is of mainly four, means now we can't say types, but only four properties are there which are very much crucial and essential. So transition delay means after how much time the transition should be applied. Transition duration means for how long the transition should be there. Transition property means to which set of things the transition should be come into screen. And the fourth one is transition timing function. Transition timing function, it means it should be slowly, fastly, gradually, linear, curved, etc, etc. Now here I will just show you. Just have a look at this. Transition timing function property as follows. Ease means it will start with a very slow effect, then fast, then again end slowly, means slow, fast, slow. Linear means a particular speed with a particular velocity. Ease in means it will start slowly. Ease out means it will end slowly. And ease in out, it means this only, start slowly and end fast. And then cubic Bezier it is like a little bit advanced, but no, not that much, it's quite easy only. It defines according to you, like if you want slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, then you may write it slow, fast, slow, fast. So it was all about this. Okay, now let's start with it. So very first thing, you need to give something over here. So what you will do, div dot box, means you will just create the div class and box, only this much. Then go to your style where you will give CSS properties. For that, dot box. Now I want to decide box, so I will give of course width and height to it. So see, I haven't done anything over here like I previously did it. Just a minute. Yeah, so box, right there, width, let's give 300 pixels. Okay, then let's give height also 300 pixels. Now this 300 pixels, it will appear in the topmost corner, and background image also, background color, I mean whatever color you want, you may, let's say turquoise or teal is good. Yeah, so here this kind of box will appear. Now here I would like to give it margin because it's too much at the left side. So margin you can give any margin. Let's say I'm giving 70 pixels. Okay, so these were quite important thing. You may also give padding if you want, but margin is quite good, huh? Okay, now I have defined all these things. Now we will move to this transition effect. So first, what I explained you about transition delay. So delay is not that necessary. I will start with transition duration. It is like important. Okay, so how it will go about. So you will write transition transition duration. Transition duration means whatever the transition is, for how long it should be there. So it should be there for 1 second. Even we need to define it also, what type of means what type of thing should be there, what should be the changes. Okay, 1 second. Then the thing is, just write this only, okay, don't write anything else. Now here dot box. Now when the transition would be applied, when you will at least hover at the box. So when hover. Alright, so now what change should be there? So border radius, it means what, when you will hover this box, it will slowly change into circle, because that's the more convenient thing that everyone can do, and it is also possible. If you want any other shape, then you may also do that. And this is 50% is the radius. So means, if you call it the circumference, then it will become circle. So 50%. If this is only important thing now, and now you may check here. See, when I will hover this box will slowly change into a circle, but it's taking 1 second for doing this. Let's write here 4 seconds. Okay, don't give too much time, because it becomes so laggy. See how slowly it works, and no one is having that much time. All right, so I think 1 second is enough. Now if you want to add some more effects, what you can do, you can change the background. So background color, what should be the background color? You can give any color you wish. Let's say dark violet. Now you check. So you may check how it is changing. Okay, this dark violet is too much. Yeah, so you may check how it is changing slowly. All right, now what you can do now, by this transition delay. Here means after how much time this should work. Like see, when I will hover this, it will immediately react, right? But after how much time this should react? Let's say 1 second, because if we give lot of delay, then it becomes laggy. See here, so at least it is taking a little bit time. Oh, it's so see, when I'll hover this, and after when I will remove my mouse pointer, at that time, after 1 second or after some time, this circle will change into this square again. And see, and you can add one more effect, like when the cursor will hover on this, and it will change into this, what we can say, hand, and also we will of course do it. So this was the important thing. Now you will add one more thing, that it will give little bit more nice view, that is transform. Transform is something which you use to just have a choice. Rotate XY angles. So rotate X angle, let's say give any angle, I'm giving 180 degree, DEG. Now check. Oh, wait a minute, I don't want to give this delay, because it's consuming a lot of time. Oh, this is not working. Let me just write it 180 degree as it is. Rotate, only rotate, not X and Y, only rotate. We don't need to give this. See how it is rotating. Okay, immediately. Now we will use some properties like this, which I told you, ease in, ease out, because they are quite interesting one. So how can we use it? It's very easy. For that you need to write transition timing function. So let's write transition timing function, and here we will give this keys in, means it will start slowly. Now just check, it started slowly and ended up quite fast. Okay, now is out, is in, is out. Now it will start fast and it will end slow. See how it started fast but it ended slowly. And the last thing which I told you was something cubic, right? Where it is? Yeah, cubic Bezier. Okay, how it works? For that you need to use this inspect. What you do is go to this, click on inspect, and over here in CSS actually they are not giving this, right? Where is the CSS file? Oh, I'm unable to spot my CSS file where I gave this. Oh no, yeah, I got it. Oh no, let it be. I'm unable to spot the CSS file where it went. Style, box, width, transform, rotate. Yeah, I got over here, but oh no, we will try it next time. Now just leave this. Okay, let it be. Okay, so it was all about, this was the main thing. Now here what we will do, go to this body tag, and here what I will do, UL means this, unordered list. UL items multiply by 4 or 3, you can do it. Yeah, so it will somewhat show like this. Here you will define one class to, and here in class just write list, so that we can add CSS styles and all. So li items there. Oh no, wait a minute. Instead of writing this, I should have written that. I should have wrote li. Like this is a short form. Inside this unordered list, there should be li tag, which should be repeated 4 times. Okay? It is repeating only 1 time. What's the problem? Yeah, 4 times. Now here you will give class, and it should be like items. Just copy and paste it. Okay. Just copy, paste. Okay. Now here I have done like this because I want to show you some more extra effects. Let's say home, product, order, profile, price. So these all are the items. So how it will look? So see, these will look like this. Okay. And if you want this to be written horizontally, so you can write there. You can go over here actually, and we wrote the class array. We wrote class item. No, list because item they have already given, right? List. So go to this type. Yeah. Now here comes one important part. That is, you will write list, and here we will give some properties that display flex means it should be displayed horizontally. So you will write display flex, display flex. Now as I have displayed flex, it will show something like this. But see, we are not able to differentiate between them. So we need to give padding. Now what should be the padding? I think 2 em. How? Let's say what does it show? 2 em. Array name. 8 pixels by. We need to define both the length and width. So 8 pixels, which is the width. No, width. No, 8 pixels is the length, and this we will write anything. 8 to the 16. 16 pixels will be there. It's not working. My font size. Okay, instead of giving padding, we will give gap. Here also, I am also. Gap would be 20 pixels, 30 pixels. I think 25 pixels. I should give. Now let's check. Yeah, now it is looking quite good. Now here we don't want this dot in between. I mean, we don't want the list style, right? So we will go over here. We will write list style, and then none. We don't want anything, so we will write none. Okay. Now we have defined our whole UL list. Now we will define one individual item. But here all the items are same, so no need to write individually. Just write item. Or else if they are different, then we need to write item 1, item 2. But no, all are equal, right? Now give the font size. I'll quite increase the font size. Let's say 50 pixels. 50 pixels is too much. 50 to REM. Okay. Now here we will give. Let's check the output first. So see, it's quite big, and we are also able to see it with our naked eyes. But see, when we will hover this, it should show some effect and all. It's looking too ordinary, right? It's not looking fancy at all. So first we will add some transition to it. First, let's add transition. Now what should be the transition? Ease in for how much second? 0.3. What? 0.3 s second s. Now check. But there should be some background color so that we can see, right? For that we will give padding. Yeah, padding 8 pixels would be the width, 16 pixels would be the length. I mean, length, height, whatever. Now item hover. One important thing, we have defined this, right? We should first define item hover. Item, then hover. Hover. Here, background color should change. Background color. See, already white is there, so we will convert it into black. Background color becomes black, and text color means you can simply write color, no need to write text color and all. Text color should become yellow or golden. Let's say golden. I mean gold. So we have defined this. And one more important thing what you can do is just change cursor. You may also change the cursor into pointer or hand grab, anything you want. So I'm going to change it into pointer. Now let's check what happens. So see, very first thing, when I hover this, it will change into circle. Now see, home, product, order, profile, and then lastly we see price. Okay, looking quite interesting, right? And one more effect is there, transition. Sorry, transition, not transition. Transition. What is that?